This is where luxury begins, with raw shark skin, one of nature's most unusual materials. Each tiny scale is actually identical, a tooth-like structure that makes shark skin unique. Fresh from processing, the hide reveals its rough, sandpaper-like surface texture immediately. The distinctive pattern that protects sharks in the ocean must be completely transformed. From this rough, biological armor, we'll create one of the world's most exotic leathers. In the receiving area, the raw materials arrive for initial inspection and documentation. Workers in protective gear carefully unload the containers holding the massive shark hides. Each hide is thick, heavy, and substantial, requiring careful handling during inspection.
These hides measure 6 to 8 feet in length, dwarfing the workers handling them.
Every square inch is inspected for quality defects before processing can begin. Multiple hides are laid out side by side, revealing substantial size differences between species. The natural gray-blue coloration and rough texture define the raw material's brutal character. After inspection, hides are organized and prepared for the next critical step.
Each hide is weighed on precision industrial scales for batch documentation.
The weight ranges from 15 to 25 kilograms per hide. Identification tags are attached to ensure complete traceability throughout production.
Every batch receives a traceability code required for the luxury leather market.
Tagged and documented, the hides are now ready to begin their transformation. The camera tracks along rows of raw materials, each tagged and waiting. With documentation complete, the brutal transformation process can now begin. Each hide's journey from ocean predator to luxury product is fully documented. Systematic organization ensures quality control at every stage of production. The hide's thickness and density are immediately apparent in close inspection.
The documented hides are transported to the fleshing area for the first transformation.
From inspection dock to processing floor, the journey of transformation begins. The fleshing machine is the first step in removing all biological tissue. The hide is positioned flesh side up to expose all tissue and fat layers. As the hide enters the machine, the spiral blade begins its methodical work. The blade systematically removes every trace of fat, meat, and connecting tissue. Removed tissue falls into collection bins, separating cleanly from the hide. The clean, white inner dermis emerges, revealing the leather foundation beneath. The machine works with mechanical precision, ensuring complete tissue removal. As the hide progresses through the machine, the transformation becomes dramatically visible. Workers guide each hide carefully, maintaining proper alignment throughout the process. The spiral blade design ensures thorough removal without damaging the leather structure.
The cleaned dermis reveals the natural grain structure that will become luxury leather.
The fleshing process complete, the hide emerges clean and ready for descaling. The dramatic transformation.
from raw biological material to clean leather foundation.
Each hide is inspected to ensure complete tissue removal before proceeding.
Cleaned and inspected, the hides move forward to the descaling process. Standing at 8 feet in diameter, this next-generation tumbling drum is the heart of the new process. Workers load the cleaned hides into the rotating drum for chemical treatment. Specialized chemical solutions are added to loosen the tooth-like denticles.
The timer is set for 8 to 12 hours of continuous rotation. Rotation speed and duration are precisely programmed for optimal descaling.
The drum begins its slow, methodical rotation as chemistry works on the scales. For 10 hours, the drum rotates continuously, chemical solution working on every scale.
The rhythmic rotation ensures even chemical exposure across all hide surfaces.
From multiple angles, the drum's circular motion appears almost hypnotic.
After the cycle completes, the drum is opened to reveal the transformation.
The drum opens, revealing hides with loosened denticles ready for removal.
The chemical treatment has done its work. Scales now lift away easily.
Workers use specialized tools to scrape away the remaining loosened denticles.
With each scraping pass, the rough scaled surface becomes smooth leather.
The removed denticles reveal their true nature as tiny tooth-like structures.
The transformation is dramatic, from rough armor to smooth leather foundation. Each hide is inspected under light to ensure complete scale removal.
The surface is now smooth to the touch, completely transformed from its original state. Descaled and smooth, the hides are ready for the critical tanning process. The next transformation awaits. 24 hours in chromium tanning drums.
The tanning drums are massive, 10 feet in diameter, and the heart of leather production.
Chromium sulfate is measured with precision for the tanning solution.
When mixed with water, the chromium creates a distinctive blue-green tanning solution.
The vibrant blue-green solution is poured into the drum, ready to transform hide into leather. Descaled hides are loaded into the chromium solution for 24 hours of transformation. Temperature is set to 38 degrees Celsius, with pH carefully monitored at 4.0.
The drum is sealed, and the rotation cycle begins. The 24-hour tanning cycle begins, chemistry working on every fiber.
Hour after hour, the drum rotates, chromium bonding with collagen fibers.
Steam rises from the drum as the chemical reaction generates heat.
Through day and night, the transformation continues inside the sealed drum.
Through the observation window, hides tumble continuously in the blue-green solution. Multiple drums operate simultaneously, each at different stages of the tanning cycle.
Throughout the cycle, temperature and pH are continuously monitored for stability.
After 24 hours, the rotation cycle completes, and the transformation is permanent. Workers prepare to open the drum and reveal the tanned leather. The heavy door is unsealed, revealing the results of chemistry and time. The drum opens dramatically, solution draining away to reveal transformed hides. The hides emerge with a distinctive blue-gray tint from chromium absorption. The leather now bends easily, flexibility permanently locked in by chromium bonding. The comparison is striking, from stiff hide to permanently flexible, tanned leather. All hides are extracted, each one permanently transformed into durable leather. Each hide is inspected for even chromium penetration and color consistency. The tanned leather moves to washing and neutralization to complete stabilization. In the washing area, multiple stations operate to neutralize and clean the leather.
Tanned hides are transferred to washing drums for multiple rinse-in cycles. Clean water flows in, beginning the process of removing excess chromium solution.
pH levels are carefully monitored throughout the washing process.
For 4 to 6 hours, multiple rinse cycles remove all excess chemicals. With each cycle, the water becomes clearer until running completely transparent. When water runs clear, the washing is complete and leather is neutralized. The washed leather is now soft, pliable, and ready for precision processing. Excess water is removed before the leather moves to thickness calibration. Each piece is inspected under light to ensure complete chemical removal. Washed and neutralized, the leather is ready for precision shaving. The shaving machine brings precision to thickness, critical for luxury goods. Each hide is fed through the machine for precise thickness calibration. The precision blade shaves the leather to an exact 1.1 millimeter thickness. Leather shavings collect below, evidence of precise material removal.
As the hide progresses through, uniformity is achieved across the entire surface.
Digital calipers verify the thickness at precisely 1.1 millimeters.
Multiple measurements across the hide ensure complete uniformity. The transformation, from uneven thickness to precision-calibrated uniform leather. The uniform thickness is essential for luxury goods requiring consistent quality. Light passes through evenly, confirming perfect thickness calibration achieved. Precision-calibrated hides are ready for the dramatic color transformation. In the color laboratory, dye formulas are precisely crafted for perfect results.
Black dye concentrate is measured with laboratory precision.
The midnight black formula is mixed to exact specifications.
The rich black dye shows remarkable depth and saturation.
The vacuum dyeing machine ensures complete, even color penetration. The blue-gray shaved hides are loaded for their dramatic color transformation.
Rich midnight black dye is poured in, beginning the transformation.
Temperature is set to 6 degrees Celsius for 90 minutes of dyeing.
The drum rotates, ensuring every fiber absorbs the rich black color. For 90 minutes, the leather absorbs the dye completely. Through the window, the transformation progresses as leather darkens. The dyeing cycle completes, and the transformation is permanent. The drum opens to reveal the dramatic color transformation.
The leather emerges deep, luxurious black with perfect saturation.
The comparison is striking, from natural gray to luxurious midnight black.
Color penetration is complete throughout the entire leather thickness.
Each piece is inspected for perfectly even color distribution.
All hides emerge perfectly dyed, ready for controlled drying. Each hide is carefully stretched on frames to prevent shrinkage during drying.
Clips and clamps secure the edges, maintaining proper tension throughout drying.
The drying room holds dozens of frames, each with leather undergoing controlled conditioning.
Temperature and humidity are precisely controlled at 22 degrees and 55%. For 24 to 36 hours, the leather dries under perfect conditions.
Moisture gradually evaporates, stabilizing the leather's structure permanently.
Rows of leather at different drying stages fill the controlled environment. Workers test the leather by touch to ensure optimal dryness is achieved.
When fully dried, the leather is removed from the frame, stable and ready.
The dried leather is now stable, with subtle grain texture emerging.
Dried and stable, the leather moves to finishing for its final refinement.
In the finishing station, the leather receives its final surface refinement and polish.
Each piece is inspected under bright lighting to identify any surface inconsistencies. Specialized buffing compound is applied to prepare the surface for mechanical polishing. The buffing wheel generates controlled friction, bringing natural oils to the surface. With each pass, the surface transforms from matte to a deep, lustrous finish.
Clear glazing solution is hand-applied to seal and protect the refined surface.
The glaze penetrates the surface, creating a durable protective barrier. Controlled heat sets the glaze permanently into the leather structure. A final hand buffing brings the surface to its ultimate mirror-like luster.
The finished surface reveals the ultimate transformation, from rough hide to luxury material.
At the grading station, finished leather is sorted by quality level for specific applications.
Expert inspectors examine every square inch under magnification for quality assessment.
Even microscopic surface variations are identified during this meticulous inspection. Each piece is tested for flexibility, suppleness, and resistance to creasing.
Natural grain patterns are assessed for consistency and luxury appeal.
Premium-grade pieces receive certification marks for luxury goods production.
Graded leather is sorted into categories: premium luxury, standard, and industrial applications.
The premium stack represents the finest pieces, destined for high-end luxury goods. Premium-grade leather exhibits flawless surface quality, worthy of the world's finest products. The premium leather now moves to the craftsmanship workshop for transformation into products. In the craftsmanship workshop, premium leather begins its transformation into luxury goods. Precision metal templates ensure every cut follows exact specifications.
The leather is positioned with care, ensuring optimal material usage and quality.
Templates are aligned with the leather's natural grain for maximum durability.
Each outline is traced with specialized tools that won't damage the premium surface.
Professional rotary cutters ensure clean, precise edges on every piece. The sharp blade slices cleanly through the leather with surgical precision.
The cut edge is clean and precise, requiring no additional trimming.
Even tight curves and corners are cut with absolute precision.
Each cut piece is lifted away, revealing a perfect pattern ready for assembly.
All components are cut and arranged: exterior panels, interior pockets, and card slots.
Each edge is inspected by touch for absolute smoothness before proceeding.
Even leather scraps are carefully organized for recycling into other products.
Each component is labeled to ensure correct assembly sequence.
Multiple projects progress simultaneously through the cutting workshop.
Templates are cleaned and maintained after each use to ensure lasting precision. Cut components are stacked in precise assembly sequence for efficiency. Grain direction is verified on each piece to ensure structural integrity.
The complete component set is arranged for final verification before edge preparation.
With cutting complete, the components move to edge preparation and refinement.
At the edge station, raw cut edges are transformed into refined luxury details.
The edge beveler removes sharp corners, creating comfortable, rounded edges.
The blade carefully removes material, creating a smooth, rounded edge profile.
Fine sandpaper smooths the beveled edge to perfect uniformity. Each sanding pass refines the texture, preparing for edge paint application. Professional edge paint in matching color seals and protects the refined edges.
The first thin coat is applied with precision along the entire edge length.
The paint penetrates and seals the leather fibers, creating a durable finish.
Controlled heat accelerates drying between coats for efficiency.
3 thin coats build up a smooth, durable edge finish.
A traditional burnishing tool brings the painted edge to a polished finish.
Rapid friction generates heat, melting the paint into a glass-like finish.
The finished edge is mirror smooth and perfectly rounded, a hallmark of quality.
The transformation from raw cut edge to polished luxury detail.
With all edges refined, the components are ready for precision assembly.
At the stitching preparation station, precise stitch hole patterns are created.
Stitch lines are measured precisely, typically 3 millimeters from the finished edge. A subtle guideline ensures perfectly straight stitch lines on the finished product.
Diamond pricking irons with precise tooth spacing create perfectly angled stitch holes.
The iron is positioned carefully along the guideline for perfect hole alignment.
A controlled mallet strike drives the teeth through the leather precisely. The diamond teeth pierce cleanly, creating precisely angled holes for saddle stitching.
Each hole shows clean edges and precise diamond geometry for thread passage.
The iron is repositioned continuously, using the last hole as alignment reference. At corners, a single-tooth iron ensures perfect hole placement where space is limited.
The completed hole line shows perfect spacing and alignment from start to finish.
All components receive their stitch hole patterns before assembly begins.
Holes are test-aligned between components to ensure perfect registration.
Premium waxed thread in matching color ensures strong, beautiful stitching.
Thread is cut to precise length, 4 times the stitch line length for saddle stitching. 2 needles are threaded, 1 on each end, for traditional saddle stitch technique.
Each needle is locked onto the thread ends to prevent separation during stitching. A thin adhesive line holds components in perfect alignment during the stitching process. Components are pressed firmly together, holes aligned perfectly for stitching to begin.
At the stitching station, traditional hand saddle stitching brings components together permanently.
The stitching pony holds the work firmly, leaving both hands free for stitching.
The first needle passes through the initial hole, beginning the saddle stitch pattern.
The diamond-shaped hole guides the needle at a precise angle through the leather. Thread is pulled through and centered, preparing for the characteristic crossing pattern. The second needle enters the same hole from the opposite side, creating the signature cross. Both threads are pulled with equal tension, locking the stitch firmly in place. Each completed stitch forms a perfect cross pattern, the hallmark of saddle stitching. The artisan works in a practiced rhythm, each stitch identical to the last. Stitch by stitch, the line progresses along the edge with mechanical precision. At corners, extra care maintains consistent tension and stitch appearance.
Periodically, thread is re-waxed to maintain smooth passage through holes.
From the artisan's perspective, each stitch requires complete focus and precision. The completed stitch line demonstrates perfect uniformity in spacing, angle, and tension.
As the final holes approach, the artisan maintains consistent technique throughout.
The final stitch completes the line with the same precision as the first.
3 back stitches lock the thread ends, ensuring the stitching will never unravel.
Excess thread is trimmed flush, leaving no loose ends visible. Thread ends are heat sealed, permanently bonding them to the leather surface.
The completed assembly is removed from the pony, stitching perfect and permanent.
The completed stitch line is inspected, every stitch perfect and uniform throughout. The stitched seam flexes easily while remaining incredibly strong and secure.
Multiple seams are completed, each one bringing the wallet closer to completion.
The stitching station is where traditional hand craftsmanship creates permanent beauty.
With all stitching complete, the components move to final assembly and finishing. At the final assembly station, the wallet takes its complete three-dimensional form. All components are arranged in precise assembly sequence for efficient completion.
Interior components are positioned first, creating the wallet's functional structure.
Alignment must be perfect to millimeter precision before permanent joining.
Minimal adhesive is applied precisely, holding components without visible excess. Firm pressure activates the adhesive, creating a permanent interior bond. Card slots are tested with actual cards to verify perfect sizing and accessibility. The bill compartment interior shows the same refinement as exterior surfaces.
The exterior panel is positioned over the interior assembly with careful alignment. Every edge is verified flush and perfectly aligned before final securing.
Final stitch lines are marked to permanently secure the complete assembly.
Needles pass through multiple layers simultaneously, joining the complete structure permanently. Wallet corners receive reinforcement stitching to withstand years of use.
All thread ends are trimmed flush and sealed, leaving no loose ends anywhere. A final burnishing pass brings all edges to their ultimate polished state.
Interior compartments are carefully cleaned of any production debris.
Premium leather conditioner is applied, nourishing the leather and enhancing its luster.
The conditioner is buffed in, bringing the leather to its richest, deepest color.
The completed wallet reveals the culmination of precision craftsmanship and transformation.
A final inspection confirms every detail meets the exacting standards of luxury leather goods.
This is the result, from ocean predator to ultimate luxury accessory. The refined shark grain creates a unique texture found nowhere else in leather goods. Every stitch testifies to hours of patient hand craftsmanship.
The wallet opens smoothly, revealing perfectly sized compartments for modern use.
Even interior details receive the same meticulous attention as exterior surfaces. Card slots are sized precisely, holding cards securely while allowing easy access.
The leather remains supple and flexible while maintaining structural integrity.
From raw shark hide to refined luxury, a transformation measured in precision and patience.
The finished wallet is placed in custom packaging, worthy of its craftsmanship. Premium packaging reflects the extraordinary product within.
Each wallet includes authentication certifying genuine shark leather and hand craftsmanship.
The complete package represents the journey from ocean to luxury boutique.
Shark leather, one of the world's most unique and durable exotic materials. From receiving dock to finished product, every step contributes to luxury excellence. Centuries-old techniques meet modern luxury in every millimeter of shark leather.
Behind every piece is an artisan's dedication to perfection and tradition. Built to last a lifetime, shark leather only grows more beautiful with age and use.
The journey complete. From nature's armor to human luxury, forever connected. Shark leather luxury goods, where nature's perfection meets human craftsmanship.
From ocean depths to discerning hands, the ultimate transformation.
Subscribe to NextGen Factories. Explore the future of manufacturing.